Welcome to PalWorld. This is the place where modern slavery is still legal, and also the only place where Pokemon copyright does not exist. Because this isn't Pokemon. If you're watching this, Nintendo, this is nothing like Pokemon. Don't sue. Keep the game alive. I'm fucking loving it, alright? Alright. This is the only guide you will need as a beginner starting a new world in PalWorld. Your one-stop shop of tips. Your one-size-fits-all of guides. And without further ado, we're going straight into number one. If you're playing on hard mode, change the egg timer, as you've just seen me do here, because I think on normal difficulty it's 2 hours for a huge egg. When you put it on hard, it goes to 72 hours. And that is in-game time. When the game is closed, the timer doesn't count down still. So 72 hours of in-game time to hatch one egg. No one has time for that. Put it to 4. This guide is going to be absolutely spoiler friendly. There's not going to be one single spoiler inside this guide. So kicking it off, this area that I'm showing you is perfect for a beginner base. Absolutely perfect. Ignore this massive green thing. He'll wander about. He doesn't attack you on sight. Just try not to hit it, because he will destroy your life. For the purposes of content, I am killing myself so that I can spawn at the hardest area possible, so you know that these tips work. If you don't want to take the recommendation of starting up your starter base here because you want to be different, then by all means find somewhere else. The two most important things are that you are near ore, which is shiny and sort of a bronzy colour, and the second one is that it's flat ground. Building on this game on uneven ground is a bit jarring. Things like the ranch and stuff just don't work very well, so make sure that your ground is flat. Wherever you spawn, there'll be an NPC near a campfire with you. They'll give you some goodies for free. You will thank me later for this next tip. Pick up every single resource you see on the floor, be it wood, be it Paldean fragments, be it stone, be it berries. Everything you see on the floor to begin with, until your base is self-sufficient. Pick it up. It will save you so much time in the future, as if you don't, you will spend hours farming. Be it food, be it wood, be it stone, be it ore. You will spend hours farming. It is inevitable. Picking everything up you find on the way will cut that down dramatically. When it's time to catch your first pal, the two best ones in my opinions are ones that you can either get for lumbering. This tansy, the little green monkey, is absolutely perfect for that. He'll help you craft things, and he goes into lumbering, so he will get wood for you for free. The other great pet to start with is the little pink cats, as they will go into mining for you and get you some good stone, which is used for goddamn everything. You do not want to be caught lacking from wood or stone. It is so much effort to get on just on your own. I found myself a nice little spot here on the top of this hill. It's a massive flat area. I've got 2 ore chunks here, and I've got another one just in the forest behind me. If you're wondering why ore is so important, as I'm assuming you are a beginner in this game, it becomes so important mid to late game, and you will always find yourself lacking it. So setting yourself up by putting your base near ore, like in the beginner area I showed you, or where I am here, see what I did there, or ha! But yeah, it will just shorten the amount of time you have to go wandering around on your Larry trying to find ore veins, which, trust me, it is not fun. I did it in my first playthrough. Don't make that mistake. It's such an important tip. Make your base near ore veins. If you're wondering how bases work, it essentially creates a radius from your PAL box, and every time you upgrade your PAL box, that radius expands. So just keep that in mind when you're making your base. The PAL box should be central, as the base area will be formed around it. I would recommend early on focus most your time into getting a good 5 or 6 pals. Again, you will want similar ones that offer lumbering or mining, as those are the two most important, but make sure you pick up one that can water. This will be important later on, and one that can plant. This will also be important later on, and I'll explain it to you. This will come through trial and error of what you catch, but I recommend just crafting a ton of PAL spheres every time you have the chance. Just pump your resources into the PAL spheres. It's similar the way collecting resources works in Minecraft. The pickaxe is better for collecting stone and ore, and the axe is good for collecting wood, just in case you are new to survival games. So get yourself one of those each crafted prior to making your PAL spheres. Crafting yourself a club or a spear is also essential, so that you can get pals you find and want to catch low to make them easier to catch. Put your PAL box in a dedicated area of your base, which you're going to have your pals working at a majority of the time, when the logging and also the mining areas later become available for you, as it will make your pals have to walk less to get to their food, making your base even more efficient. This also goes for your hot springs, which keeps your pets happy so that they work more efficiently. Keep that near to where they're working, again, so the travel time is cut down. Now, I just threw a lot at you when it comes to pals, so let me try and break it down for you. Pals you have in your base will have a sanity level, and this is just basically how happy they are. This directly affects how well they work and their work speed. So just keep them happy, give them a bed, give them food, and give them a place to clean themselves, and they will stay happy and stay efficient workers. Remember, a happy slave is an efficient slave. The drawbacks to not having their happiness high enough is that they can become ill, which, as prior said, can affect their work speed, and you do not want that. You want the most efficient slaves west of the seas. Now, pals, to aim for early game, get yourself this Firefox, this Foxpark. They are incredibly OP. And if you can, also pick yourself up a Direhow. These are harder to find and actually can be a bit jarring sometimes, but they save you so much time in the long run when it comes to exploring the area. Time to go on to passive perks. The easiest way to describe this is each pal you get will have a different chance to roll a different passive. Passive are just abilities or perks that the pal will come with that will make it stronger, faster, a better worker, etc, etc. There are buffs and nerfs, so positives and negatives that pals can get on these passives as well. For example, the wolf I always try to catch is one with nimble or swift, as it will increase its movement speed, which in turn will increase how fast you can move on the wolf. So because the purpose of the wolf for me is to transverse, having a transversal perk on it only increases its benefit to me. These are all personal preference. If there's a certain pal you like using in combat over other, aim to try and catch one with, you know, a passive that will boost its attack or defense. Fun little fact, I was just showing you that having the Firefox out or any fire Pokemon near you, pal, will actually heat up your temperature whilst providing a light source. So very beneficial. If you're wondering why the Firefox was so overpowered, not only does it provide a light source, not only does it heat you up, once you get this harness for it, which allows you to equip it as a flamethrower, it absolutely shreds any pals around the same level as you, which is super handy when you're trying to level up because it can easily decimate pals 2, 3, 4, even 5 levels higher than your current level, which, as you would expect, will give you more XP. I'll quickly speak about attribute points. Spend them as and how you want to, but my recommendation when you first start is putting them into weight so that you can carry more. So I'm in a hard mode dungeon here. Look at how quickly it absolutely decimates this boss. It's a joke how good the Firefox is as a flamethrower, as a weapon, as everything. It's probably the best starter pal along with the wolf. Those two are all you need to just beat the game. Well, I don't know about beating the game, but you know what I'm saying. If you are stuck or confused in what to do, if in doubt, upgrade your PalBox. Now, this is a survival game. You know, you can do what you want to your heart's content, but if you are stuck on what to do, you're unsure of what to do next, go to your PalBox, click missions, and just complete the missions. Level up your PalBox. Get more pals working on your base. Get more slaves. Get them goddamn in here. Get them mining stuff. You know what? Just get more pals. Get more slaves. Do it. Now, you're thinking, you know what? It's taking me a bit longer to upgrade my PalBox, and I still need more wood and stone than the pals are currently providing for me. This is where you want to upgrade to level 2 mining and lumbering. The best two for this in a beginner area is a Tombat, which has level 2 mining, and the Elk Deer, which has a level 2 logging. Now, if you remember earlier in the video, I said that having a level 1 waterer and a level 1 planter is extremely important to have in your base. And this is because once you build 2 berry foundations, and you have 1 waterer and 1 planter, your base will provide itself with enough food to keep everyone going. And this is important because, say it with me, happy slaves are efficient slaves. That's right. If you've made it to this part of the video, thank you very much for watching. Be generous to me. You know what? I'm new. I'm up and coming. Drop a subscribe, turn post notifications on, leave a like, drop a comment saying anything. Mock me for all I care. Mock my Britishness, a bottle of water, Tuesday in it. Do you know what? Do anything, right? Get that engagement going. Because in because in all seriousness, it helps me out a ton, and it will also provide me with, you know, reasons and means to keep this channel going. And if you've made it this far in the video, I'm proud to say that you can no longer call yourself a beginner. You are an intermediate player of PalWorld. Don't forget, a happy slave is an efficient slave. You have been absolutely goddamn beautiful, and I have been Brano. I will catch you in the next video.